I was gonna be depressed. Okay, good evening everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm back for a good time now, I hope so. I don't know, I say that every time, but then I disappear for a week or two and then I'm back and I pop up in your feed, your notifications again. I'm like, hey, how's it going? But this time, I hope I'm back. As you read by the title, we're gonna be talking about some of my most controversial videos that I've made so far on this channel. But before we get started and talk about all the videos, I need to say something about my last video. Okay, so I made a poll on the community tab, little thingy-mabobber. There's 10 votes. Feel free to vote. Yep, there's only 10. And so far, I think the 3 top things are me, hair, and a subliminal. I will do those videos in the near future. But right now, I need to get this whole video out of the way. Okay, now we're gonna get started. Okay, starting off with, like, for this video, I really should have made a list. So I'm just gonna go off, like, the top of my head and what I can remember from certain videos that I got a lot of shit for, or that I just got a lot of hate for. Yeah, okay. Starting off with the subliminal series that I did. This is not just one video, this is a whole ass series, okay? I still have these videos up on my channel, of course. I made that video in 2018, I think. It's been about 2 years so far, right? And at one point, I had to turn off the comments because there were so much repetitive comments, like, of the same thing. Like, this is a secret, yada, yada, yada. Delete this video, report her channel, yada, yada. Like, it was crazy to see those comments. You know what's funny? I didn't even remember that I turned off the comments on the video, but then I just realized that I did, and I turned them back on a couple months ago. And I'm still, till this day, getting comments of the same exact thing. And I understand why my past self kind of, like, removed the comments and, like, disabled them, because I actually did it for a good reason. But now, it doesn't bother me anymore and I kind of don't care that much. Anyway, this whole subliminal video that I made, and the one that blew up the most, is my most popular video that has like over 100k views, which is insane till this day. And that led me to make more subliminal videos, I think 3 more after that. But the hate on those other 3 videos weren't as bad as the first one, which I am grateful for. Thank you. But I think that it ended that way because after I made that video, I made a response video responding to many of the comments. Here's this other screenshot right here. In that video, I think I went a little bit too off. You know, looking back, I was probably going a bit too off, but it was fun to record that. I remember recording that and it was just like fun because I didn't take half of the comments seriously. But then it got to a point where if you read the description on the video, it's disrespectful, and I'm sorry for that. That's not me. That's not who I am anymore. You feel me? But in that video, I basically bashed everybody's hate comments and basically responding to half the comments. If you want to go watch it, feel free. Eventually, after the whole subliminal big thing on my channel happened, I stopped making those videos because it started to get a bit annoying and it wasn't fun anymore, you know? It wasn't fun. And you know, I'm not gonna do something that's not fun for me. Those would definitely have to fit into the controversial tabs of my channel. You know, the whole I tried to subliminal for a week thing, instant glow up video, and responding to your comments video. And yeah, I just got a lot of shit for those videos. So that's that. You know, we can't please everybody. Everybody's not gonna agree with you. Yep, that's that. Okay, moving on to the next video that we have here. I don't have a lot of these controversial videos, which is very good. You know, I don't want to be one of those people who have a lot of controversial videos like other YouTubers on this platform. No shade. But this was a story time that I made. It was a story time about somebody that I used to be friends with. And I have addressed this quite a few times. Yeah, I've addressed what happened after I made that video in a life update. So if you want to go watch that. Feel free. You know, you love me, you don't. Almost a year ago now, but it hasn't been a year. But it's gonna be a year soon times. But Yeah. So I made that video because I needed to vent. I don't remember how many times I've said this. I need that video to vent, or else I was gonna go stupid. I was gonna go crazy. I was gonna be depressed. But the thing is, I got so much shit for that video. Why did I get so much shit for that? I don't even understand why I got shit for it. My mom gave me shit for it. I don't know. I think some of my friends gave me shit for it, but I'm not sure. I even got a couple comments from shit for it. Like, that video has I think it has an equal like to dislike ratio, which is not good. You know, it's not good when people dislike your videos. Clearly they didn't agree with something that you said in there. But I remember one day on that very video, I had got a comment, and I don't know who it was from, but clearly it was just like a random person just watching a video, because that's how YouTube worked. And basically they said, wow, if you're not gonna tell the whole story, then don't tell it at all. And in the back of my head, I'm like, what are you talking about, fam? What I said in that story time is all that I had to say in that story time at the time. There was nothing more for me to say than what was going on, and that was just the whole full story. A couple months later, after I made the video, the person who used to be my friend responded and texted me, and basically texted me saying what happened to them and how everything blew out of proportion. I can understand bits of what happened, but it was still pretty stupid, the way that everything just happened and the way that things ended up. And it just convinced me that that person never really wanted to be a part of my life or ever really wanted to be a close friend. But you know what, that's life, and at this point I don't care. I don't think about it as much as I did before, because honestly I've learned that I cannot waste time thinking about stuff that doesn't matter anymore, you know? And so yeah, whoever commented that, if you're watching this now, there's your damn answer. There's your damn answer. Got a lot of shit for it, you're welcome. She responded, you're welcome. You don't need to know all of that, but like, yeah, it's not like me to put out everybody's personal business out there. And the shit that I got from my mom as well was that she didn't like the video that I made because she said it was obvious. That's kind of the point with that whole story time. It was kind of like purposely obvious because, for one, there is like, I can count on one of my fingers of how many people from my school that actually know about my YouTube channel and actually watch it that are my friend. But yeah, it was made that way because at the time I couldn't talk to that person in person because they were, I don't even know what to say, guys. They weren't cooperating, you know? Like I said in that story time, I've made a couple of attempts to fix everything, but it doesn't work out that way sometimes, and that's just life. And then yeah, but anyway, that was the only time, and I knew that at some point that person was going to watch the video, but I didn't know if they were going to respond or not. That was their choice, and they responded, and at least I'm happy that, you know, I got that a little bit of closure and that I actually got an answer from whatever happened. That's pretty much all the controversial videos that I can think of at the top of my head. There's nothing else. There's literally nothing else for me to talk about. And that's all that I wanted to say. Just put all that shit in the past now. Over it. And we're moving on with the new because 2020, we're trying to start this year off with a clean slate, you feel me? None of that drama. Even though 2020 is already shit, but you know, we gotta live with it. Like, 2020 is already shit, and that's just on facts. This virus, people dying out here, like, what is going on with the world? World War III? Like, oh yeah, another one of my video ideas is doing another unpopular opinions, and I'm excited for that video. I don't know when I'm gonna record it, but I hope you guys will watch it because it makes me happy. Yeah, okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. I promise. You know what? I'll see you guys next week. I promise. I'm gonna say that right now. I promise. I'm gonna see y'all next week. And if you don't, feel free to beat me up. Feel free to unsubscribe. Yeah. That's the end of the video, guys. Yep. I'll see you guys next week, as I said before. Okay, yeah, bye.